Welcome to Violet Light Tarot. This is the Scorpio reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and of course cross-watchers are always welcome. This is a general reading for Scorpio audience for the lessons and takeaways for August of 2020. Please take what resonates within the reading. Please leave out what doesn't. Don't try and make anything fit. Please check the rest of your birth chart as well, just in case something's not clicking for you, or you're more than welcome to check with other readers, come back and check in with us at a later time as well. There's also the description box below. There's a link to a store where you can purchase individual personalized readings that are specific to your energies that will be 100% for your own either lessons and takeaways or whatever questions you may want to ask. So Scorpio, how has your August been? Let's see if we can... Oh, that was quick. Oh, it looks like you start out with the Eight of Cups, so there was a moment of walking away from something. Was this a snap decision you're not too sure of? Was it something that you've been wanting to do? Oh, they're really coming out today. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. So walking away from something has brought you into alignment, or has brought you toward the thing that you were meant to be headed towards or wanting to be headed towards. You also have the Magician. So this is something actually that you've manifested. So walking away from, it could have been walking away from people that don't suit your level at this particular time, that you've kind of outgrown in a way. That can sometimes sound negative, but it just means that people are supposed to be with us sometimes for only seasons, not lifetimes. You do have the Six of Pentacles, so I'm seeing that very much that you have been manifesting something you wanted something a little more give and take, maybe a little more reciprocal with regard to either relationships. It could be jobs in that instance. You did start out with the Eight of Cups, and that is actually clarified by the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands talks about creating a stable foundation. Now, creating a stable foundation by walking away from something, leading you into your Ten of Pentacles, which is your be-all, end-all mastery, what you've been actually wanting, literally what you've been manifesting, which is something a little more reciprocal. So I'm seeing what you walked away from, whether it's relationships, a job, what have you. It was something where you were feeling like maybe you were the only one contributing, or maybe the other person or the other people at the workplace or what have you were contributing, but just not. It was like an uneven situation. You have the Six of Swords, actually, which is the card of journey, to clarify for the Ten of Pentacles, which makes absolute sense with regard to this. So again, walking away because you wanted a better foundation, way too many. Heading toward that Ten of Pentacles, really literally heading toward that Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so your Magician card is actually clarified by the Five of Pentacles, which is being left out in the cold, or being literally just being left out. So really feeling like you were being, I'm seeing this again as being overworked as opposed to an actual relationship. Because of the Pentacles, there's so many of them. And the fact that you do have the Hermit card to clarify for the Six of Pentacles. So actually what I see for you right now, Scorpio, is that you may actually at the end of August actually be on your own at this particular time. And this is actually an okay state for you. So overall, what really took place during this particular time is that you walked away to start a foundation with regard to your Ten of Pentacles. So your be-all, end-all life is what you're looking for, and you knew that where you were wasn't going to make that happen. So it could, like I said, it could have been a relationship, granted, but this to me, with all of the pentacles that are involved, it looks more like it was a job, or maybe a house, an apartment didn't work for you, whether maybe the building management that you were living in just wasn't doing enough for the tenants. Like, you were paying your rent on time as you're supposed to, and that's pretty much, you know, paying your rent on time, not destroying the place, not making too much noise is pretty much a tenant's a tenant's part of the policy. But things like maintenance, or repairs, or air conditioning / heating, whatever your situation is, just wasn't being maintained, or any kind of responsibility, that maybe there was disrespect involved from that side as well. That's for some of you as well. Whatever it was, you ended up walking away from that particular situation, which has actually been a positive. It's not something that you should ever be questioning as to, wow, did I make a mistake in doing that because I was there for so long, now I'm paying more rent because rents go up, and mine didn't really until now. But yeah, this walking away to create this foundation for your Ten of Pentacles, this is like where you're going, where you're heading. The place you're moving into right now is getting you towards, like, you're still journeying to your Ten of Pentacles, so you may actually be moving into that in September. You may be moving into your be-all, end-all of condos, townhouses, apartments, whatever your choice is. You may be finding that job, that career that you really want, that's going to be better than the place you were at. Or it could be that the next space that you're moving to, or starting a job at, could be, again, a stepping stone on the way to, but it'll still be a positive forward movement toward your Ten of Pentacles. You do have the Magician, which means you are still manifesting. And remember that we do have the full moon that's coming up. Actually, it's the full moon in Scorpio that's coming up on the 2nd of September. And that's literally, it's the full moon of, like, just literally putting things away, you know, like literally just getting rid of anything that literally does not serve anymore. Just really looking at relationships, looking at things like that, and really just kind of, is this where I want to be? And you're already heading in that direction. You're already heading in wherever it is that you want to be. You're heading in that way. You're manifesting away from the Five of Pentacles. You're manifesting away from being out in the cold, being put upon. It's not a card of burden necessarily. It's just it can, at times, depending, again, like I said, if it's an apartment where they weren't really turning the heat on for you, it could literally be out in the cold, that you were worried about, but it's more of just not being heard as well. So not being heard, not being respected, not being seen, really, is what you're actually leaving behind. And you're manifesting away from that and towards something that's reciprocal. So again, for the people who are moving to a new place, it's a place where when you pay your rent as you're supposed to, you know, make sure that you don't mess the common areas, you don't bang on the walls, you know, that kind of thing. You're doing your part, and they in turn will actually do their part. So any kind of maintenance, upkeep, repairs if required, all of the things that need to be done for an actual, like the actual contract between a landlord and a tenant, that's all actually going to be happening. And it is being clarified, though, as in a hermit, and it's not because I see this and I'm hearing this more as your hermit cave. You know, it's kind of like you're finally being able to rest and take time to be quiet and be relaxed in your space. So hermits have their little hermitages, and this is like your hermitage. You're finally getting a place where you can really feel like you're home for a bit. You can really feel like you can relax, grow in yourself, be who you want to be, Put up some posters, just maybe don't nail anything into the wall because sometimes I don't like that. That kind of thing. If you're starting a new company, it could be that you're getting your own office. It could be that you're finally coming into something where you actually can reciprocate, they'll reciprocate, but you're actually being able to be who you are. You're being able to be, yourself and grow within a company. You could have been overlooked for promotions over and over and over. And that's why you were walking away, because you wanted a foundation of something that was going to help you to grow. You could have also just been in a place where you just weren't allowed to be yourself or grow in, even if it doesn't, even if you weren't wanting to promote to, say, the management department or whatever. It could just be where you're allowed to learn, train, do new jobs, change departments when not when you want to necessarily, but when you've learned a position and there's a position opened up in a different department that you want to try out, there is that reciprocity that they will in turn say, yeah, that's awesome, you want to learn a new set of whatever, here we go, let's try this instead. And you're actually being able to go within, learn the skills that you want to learn, and really sort of grow as yourself, as the self that you're meant to be within that particular location. So this is what I have for you. This is sort of your takeaway as to what changes have been happening for you this August, Scorpio. And it looks like the move itself from where you were to where you're going is wonderful and positive. Please comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. We are having we are in August. We're having the September predictions in the next couple of days, promise. In the next couple of days, those will be uploaded. So make sure to check back, or again, notification bell. And let's find out, if we can, where exactly this adventure is going to take you. It's been an honor. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great last couple of days of August. Bye for now.